Due to some really lucky factors and stock market value and appreciation, I have a pretty good compensation package. She knew I was financially stable, but was shocked when she learned what I make. I was actually equally shocked at what she makes. It turns out I was making around 15 times more than her. I offered her not to pay anything and to concentrate on saving to pay back her student loan debt, which was paused at that time. Welcome to my luxury coach ride straight to hell. I'm Magic, and this is Magic's Monologue. In today's episode, am I the a-hole my fiancé wants to be a stay-at-home fiancé? But first, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and then smack that bell like you would joyfully smack a good booty to help push this content out so more people can see it. So grab a cold one from the minibar in the back of the limo, and let's get this party bus rolling down to the boat on the River Styx. My fiancé has proposed something that I have never heard of. We had a big argument and she felt I was acting like an a-hole. I wanted to get an opinion on what she is asking, if this is a thing and if it's something I should be worried about. I, male 30, recently got engaged to my fiancée Emma, female 26, last month. Emma is amazing, and we met at work. I'm a researcher in a big tech firm, while Emma works in marketing. We met 2.5 years ago during a company event, and I was completely smitten by her. I asked her out, and she said yes. And we have an amazing relationship so far. Slap to the back of the head. In today's world, you don't poop where you eat. Unless you're like me and you have her sign a custom NDA form that clearly states she's consenting to a relationship. It's just too dangerous. In most companies, HR is run by either women or eunuchs, aka male feminists, and the concept of proof doesn't exist. This is why so many men barely even talk to some women in the workplace beyond what is necessary to avoid such claims. I get, as a man, you want to show love and respect. However, your choice of words leads me to suspect you are putting her on a pedestal, which I have repeatedly said not to do. When someone is placed on a pedestal, by the very nature of that interaction, you have placed them above yourself, and they are looking down upon you. When the modern woman starts to look down on you, this is when the crap starts. One of the things I love about Emma is how organized she is. Her job involves working on marketing events and event planning. She is great at it, and I'm proud of her. However, her work also involves working for longer hours, especially if she's helping in organizing events or meetups. Since my job is a desk job, I generally have very predictable hours, and I do not generally have to work late. She always complains about how I get to sit in a nice office while she is driving around town everywhere getting things done. I know this might come off poorly, but I am neurodivergent, ADD, and struggle with simple things. And that is one of the reasons I love her, as I struggle with anything that requires organization. She is patient and makes my life better in many ways. In an ideal situation, this could be a good thing and could bring balance to the relationship. Yet, I notice so far, you've not stated how you balance her out. We moved in together in the summer. She moved into my apartment. Slap to the back of the head. It's only been 2 years. There is no way you could have seen her under all conditions to fully learn who she is. I keep telling you guys, 4 years or more. This includes taking trips and other stressful situations. After that, then do the final test run by living together for a year or maybe more. That's kind of up to you. That was the first time we discussed finances openly. He's talking about previously about his job and her job. Another slap to the back of the head. That is a discussion you should have had a long time ago before you asked her to marry you. As in, what are your feelings about debt? Do you have any? How much? And do you expect your future husband to take on half of it? If so, then guys, you need to run. That is a precursor for many things, including entitlement. Due to some really lucky factors and stock value appreciation, I have a pretty good compensation package. She knew I was financially stable, but was shocked when she learned what I make. I was actually equally shocked at what she makes. It turns out I was making about 15 times more than her. I offered her not to pay anything and concentrate on saving to pay back her student debt, which was paused at the time. Slap to the back of the head. Absolutely not. She incurred that debt on her own. She is responsible for it, just as she is responsible for paying her half of the bills. The moment you play white knight, and let's be clear, when you said, I offered her not to pay anything, you crossed the line and set yourself up for the following. 1. Your relationship is now transactional. 2. Congratulations, you are now Mr. Beta Bucks. If you don't know what that means, you can look it up. 3. Expect her to treat you like her personal ATM. And it is all about the lifestyle she expects you to provide her. This is where I would tell you as a friend, you need to not only get a prenup with clear infidelity clauses to protect your assets, but also a postnup as well. I own our apartment. However, she said that she also wanted to contribute, and we decided to split the expenses proportional to what we make, which I thought was fair. She has always been very independent and self-sufficient. Wow. She pulled the wool over your eyes. A very independent and self-sufficient wouldn't have pulled the proportional to what we make scam. Dude, you're being manipulated. Now to the issue. So we got engaged around a month ago during the holidays. She had never asked me for anything expensive before. However, she wanted a specific diamond engagement ring that cost close to $15,000. I was not comfortable spending that, but she convinced me that she was going to wear it for the rest of her life. Henceforth, it's worth it. What did I tell you? So, gentlemen, and the 26% of ladies who watch my channel, can you see the manipulation and the behavior change now that she knows in her mind she's got him? These situations don't get better. They grow worse over time. And if you marry her, the day after the wedding is a bait-and-switch nightmare. We got it, and she was very happy. I bet she was. Whenever she shows the ring to anyone, she often attempts to mention the cost of the ring in the conversation. I feel extremely uncomfortable with showing off and have told her many times to stop. However, she continues doing it. Right there. A complete lack of respect for you that it's a borderlining on contempt. Once she found out how much money you make, you taught her you can be manipulated and that you are a white knight worshiping her upon her pedestal. She's going to cash in and show off to all her friends to gain maximum status. In short, it's no longer about your relationship. It's all about her and the show now. At best, you're just an afterthought ATM, buddy. Yesterday, I came home and she asked me to sit on the couch next to her. She said she wanted to talk about something important. Look, as guys, the "we need to talk" is never good. Hopefully she didn't also follow it up with, "You know I love you, right?" Because when that happens, oi. She said that she is planning to quit her job next month and give her 15-day notice. I was shocked and I asked her if anything was wrong. She said that she wants to plan the wedding and it is going to take a lot of time. We plan to get married in the summer, hence she wants to make sure she takes care of all the bookings soon. I asked her why she needed to quit her job for that, and she said that she was tired of working long hours and wanted to be a stay-at-home fiancé. I laughed and told her that there was no such thing. Plus, she still has tens of thousands of dollars of student loans. She argued that it was less than what I make in a month and we are a team now. In other words, I think she was saying, my money is your money and your money is my money. So, she is not worried about it. I asked her what are her plans after the wedding, and she said that she had not planned on what to do after that, but was glad I was with her. Slap to the back of the head. The answer is that the wedding is off. This poor guy doesn't have a clue who this woman really is and the crap show of a marriage he's about to have. How many of you saw this manipulative bullcrap coming? Raise your hand. Come on, don't be afraid. I told her that she could just take a break, but I'm not comfortable with her just abandoning her career at such a young age, especially since we are not planning to have kids for at least a few years. You mean you're not? She is good at what she does, and I want her to be independent even after marriage, in case something bad happens to me. We had a big argument, and she feels that I am an a-hole to want her to work after marriage when we can afford, translation, you can afford, for her to stay at home. On one hand, what she makes is not going to affect our finances. However, it's just rubbed me the wrong way. I have never heard of anyone leaving their job to plan a wedding. Is a stay-at-home fiancé really a thing? I want to support her and make her life comfortable, but I feel quitting her career is a little too early for her age. Okay, you are not the a-hole. What you might be is a sucker who is about to be used, emotionally abused, manipulated, and eventually taken to the cleaners. I get the feeling you were the guy who, as a rule, women didn't give the time of day to. Now that you have a woman's attention, you are wrapped up in who you think she is or you want her to be, not who she actually is. Let me tell you how this will end for you. I hope she doesn't expect to hit you up for an expensive wedding. And then after she has had her day, the bait and switch will come. In such cases, two paths will happen. Path A, eventually she will blow up like a blimp and the X word fun dies off. Path B, she will have multiple affairs, ask for an open marriage, and when you object, she will tell you she will divorce you, take half of everything, the kids, and the little dog, too. Don't believe me? Okay. I want to be wrong. However, a good test would be to see a lawyer and have a prenup and a postnup made up to protect you and to watch if she throws a fit and uses every nasty manipulative tactic in the book, including friends and family, not to sign it. If this happens, you have your answer. She is with you for the lifestyle you can provide, especially if she now claims you make enough that she doesn't have to work. I know you love her. However, I'm seeing serious red flags here, dude. In the comments below, give your thoughts and advice to this poor dead man walking. I want your personal stories to share, and if you see an article you think I should cover, send the whole story and the link, just in case it's not there when I get there, to email it to stories@magicsmonologue.com. This way others can learn from your victories, joys, and defeats as we work to not only to support each other, but to help each other become better men. As of late, this platform has been a bit hostile to men's channels as they seek to silence your voice. Therefore, I want to personally thank you for the thumbs up you've given me, your smart choice to subscribe for future videos, and sharing this everywhere. And your feedback in the comment section, of course, as well. This is the best way to spit in the eye of the algorithm defiantly. If you have a moment, stop by my community tab and vote on my surveys and check out my memes. In doing so, you are certainly helping to educate other men and definitely piss off a Karen near you. Until next time. Thank you for watching. Before you run off, check out these other videos and give them a thumbs up.